Alright, well there's a name that'll get comments. Oh, you need to be... Daddy needs a repair. Oh man. Don't worry, Daddy. Oh shit. There you go. You're supposed to be 5 and you're supposed... There we go. Jack. The back and forth between when tab or escape leaves a menu is always going to mess with me. I wanted to name it Dolomite Baby, but it didn't fit. And then I named it No, 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 and it still didn't fit. If you give it a long enough name, it fucking clips on the left side of the screen. The leftmost letter clips into the geometry of like the slope of the vehicle. So you have to be a little more careful than that. A little annoying. Anyway, here's our copper. Here's our gold. Here's our ruby. Here's our here's our diamonds. Here's more titanium than there was before, but not that much still. There's a gold in overflow, actually. Like, gold is our overflowing mineral right now. That's a little weird. Still need magnetite in order to get my thingy, so that sucks. And let's see. I believe the primary other upgrades we were looking into was a depth. Yeah. So prawn suit upgrade 1 requires synthetic fibers, and sea truck upgrade 2 requires synthetic fibers. So we need to find whatever this shit is before we continue. We need one of those. We need a blood orange peel in order to continue, basically. Other than that, not a lot of upgrades looking to happen necessarily. Yeah. We kind of got all of our stuff done during that last burst, so that little detour to go mining didn't bring us any new revelations. So I'm back to looking at Architect, Artifact PK8, or the last known position of the pilot. Well, I hate that. Yeah, I'll keep the island on the map. We have the prawn suit, we have the beacon, the sea truck. Yep. I only have 2 remaining places to check out. Hint, hint, Alan. Alan? Alan! Alan! I don't think he's gonna pop out with any helpful new advice about where I could go next. How am I have just rapidly dwindling batteries, don't I? Just see how many batteries I can make real quick with what I've got on hand without having to farm for more. Where are they all going? Did I have to take it out of my inventory to do something else at some point? Alright, that's how many ribbon plants I had on hand. They're easy enough to get, but I don't want to farm them right now. I still have a beacon in my inventory, so I don't need to grab that one yet. We're a little backlogged there. Okay. So 2 replacements on hand, 1 power cell replacement on hand for my vehicle, 2 batteries here. That puts us in a decent place for longer trips, in case stuff goes bad. Food-wise, I still don't really have efficient food sources. So I'd have to bring water or a bar, basically. I guess that is the good incentive to be holding on to these long term instead of spending them, is that if I run out of them, I don't have any good water sources and food sources for a while. Unless I unless I oh, how am I putting this? Let's see. Should I take you? The last known position of the pilot. I mean, she uses a prawn suit. Maybe that's a sign? I don't know, man. Hey, buddy. Yeah! I'm just kidding. Boy, I don't want to do this. It's too reminiscent. I'm having... A lot of the stuff isn't directly one-to-one with the first game, but both games had an island that you find early on. And in both cases... I don't know about both cases, but in the other game's case, if you jumped off the other side of the island, there was some scary stuff just right there. Like, that's where some of the horrible things were hanging out. So I'm just worried that'll happen again. We've had a jolly time so far with a relative lack of horror going on. And frankly, I've been addicted to this game and playing it like crazy. This game still hasn't... Actually, this game is out, but the series hasn't started yet. That's where we are time-wise. We're between the actual release of the game, so you guys are playing it by now. But these videos aren't out yet. And like, I'm still like binging it. Like, I'm having a great time. And part of that, I think, is because it's been a really comfortable game. Where I'm just like being comfy and getting research and building a base and having a nice, comfortable loop in a beautiful game with some pretty compelling mechanics to just kind of keep going and looping and improving your stuff and researching and so on. I'm just afraid to go to the scary, deep places because I feel like they're gonna fuck that up for me. Okay, it's still a doof. It's still a doof head. It's still a dum-dum. Silly, silly boy. They gave them such a scary sound. And I've literally killed one before. Two of them before? Have I killed two of them now? They're dumb enough to come back for more, even when you're already almost killed them. Ooh, what's that? That's still a big doofy guy. What was that sound? That's different. There you go. Always grab quartz. Okay, here's where I get worried again. Here's where my expectations get scared again. So we've jumped off the backside of the island, and now we're in a wreckage of a ship. Speaking of the things that didn't go so hot last time. The wreckage of the ship was exactly where bad stuff was before. Is this her ship, maybe? I forgot, did we ever find the sunbeam when it crashed? Could this be the sunbeam? Looks like it just ends. I don't really want to jump off a cliff. So I'm gonna go back to land again. Oh, I thought that was something else. Metal salvage. Oh yeah, because it's a wreckage. So metal salvage still exists in this game, right? We haven't encountered metal salvage. That was everywhere in the first game because the stalkers like to play with it, and like chomping on it with their teeth. Oh, fuck you! I deleted that asshole. God, I hate how this is just a drop. We'll see if it makes me more comfortable at all. The fact that I'm kind of doing it all on land right now. as opposed to walking, like floating around in the abyss. Prawn suit's a new experience for me mostly, I think. I'm gonna ignore the metal scrap. But lithium is good. So if it's not rolling downhill from me punching something, it's pretty easy to pick up. I believe metal scrap just turns into titanium. But I think it's not even space efficient. I think it might turn into 1 or 2 titanium. Whereas I think it's like a 2x2 grid in your inventory. What was that? Is that a floater? It's like a floating island. You'd think I'd be pretty heavy and like kind of stuck to the ground, but I kind of like float a bit every time I go down slopes. Oh. Oh. Wow, I just turned a little bit and saw that, huh? It's kind of chill looking though. I'm honestly a little torn. It's a really big thing, so I'm spooked and I don't know how it's gonna react if it sees me. So I'm still opting on the side of avoiding it. But it kind of looks like it might be like, oh, that's kind of been what's missing a bit, huh? Reefbacks. What if he's chill? He looks so graceful. But I mean, like the ghost Leviathan looked graceful, I guess. I don't know. God, yeah. Oh man, I just realized how much I miss reefbacks. Whoa. I don't know. He seems kind of nice. Maybe he's not hostile. I wish I had a freeze gun to freeze people with, so I could. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's the things writhing in the masses below my base. Fuck, so those guys are here too. Fuck, there's so many Leviathans here. I do not want to do this. I don't want to do this. But it's my objective, like... it's over there. It's not even that far away. If I stick to the ground, maybe stuff won't notice me. Maybe that's the trick. And maybe I can punch back. I think the prawn suit's supposed to be sturdy, right? Fuck, there it is. I know those are hostile. I saw one attack something. I'm pretty sure that's the thing I saw. Cause I was like, it looked like, at the time I was like, it looked like some kind of sleek, like squid-shaped whale thing, like a whale with tentacles. They're smaller, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're smaller than the big one going around. And like the big one might be non-hostile. There's a lot of brute sharks around. Oh. That crack's kind of worrying. Okay, it has a bottom. I guess that honestly the crack's kind of good news actually. If I'm in coward mode, if something comes at me, I just jump in the hole, right? It looks like it's just a small crack that these big guys probably can't follow me and do. God, there's so many directions to look in that something might be in at any given moment. That's the fear of the ocean. That they're just everywhere. Sorry if you guys haven't been able to get good looks at the monsters, because the game is really blurry. It's really a bunch of like subtle gradients. Hey, look at those guys. I like them. I hope they're cool. I could use a reefback style thing that's just like pleasant to see. That stuff looks like it's floating. That's unfortunate. Oh no, it's a plant. Okay. Thought it was floating terrain. There he is. That's the most. That's the best look we've had at one of them so far because it's in the light. There's 2 of them at least. There's 3 of them. Oh, its face just opened. There are 3 of them. Oh my god. Their face is open. They got a bunch of tentacles. There's at least 3 of them here. There's brute sharks around. They're not attacking that much. I have to go like that way. I'm currently standing still with the hope that not moving doesn't attract their attention. But I don't think they're gonna move. I think they're just here. I think this seems to be like a central location. I think they kind of like hang out in here mostly. I may want to back out and go around. I'm definitely wondering how their vision works. Is it proximity based? Will they just spot me? Oh god. God, they just keep... Look at that fucking horrifying mouth. They have an extendo jaw that comes out and bites things. It's fucking horrible. I think something does that in real life. And I hate that thought. I'm going in the crack if I can. I'll just feel better down here. Let's see if I can approach the point down here. This seems too small for them, right? Probably shielding me from them noticing me. What's that? Ultra capacity tank. Neat. The green Terrion. What's weird is that those things are horrifying, but they don't seem to make they don't really seem to make freaky noises. It's the other creatures that are so worrying. Sea monkeys, you're just hanging out down here? Oh yeah, obviously. I just scanned one of your nests. Exosuit thermal reactor module. Is that resistance to the cold or something? There's some good shit around here. Gel sacks. What's this little one? Nickel. Gah! No, I want it. I want the nickel. Oh, that wasn't nickel. I already grabbed the nickel, I think. Okay, it seems chill down here. Hopefully her base or whatever, since we're pursuing her, is somewhere down here. I can deal. I can deal. Blooming raindrops. Magnetite? I love you! We're such good friends now. You're so cool. How do I give you things? I don't know. Are there things they want, even?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
It's a creepy little egg. Get rid of that. Wow, I got a little too comfortable, didn't I? Kind of cut this one dangerously close. Okay. What I kind of need in my prawn suit is a scanning upgrade. A scan arm. Because then I could comfortably scan around without getting out all the time. I lingered a lot. My water's not great. So nickel is around here. And this is kind of protected. I should probably try to make a base down here with a scanner room, because then I can locate where some of these vital things might be, which I especially will want to know the exact locations of, because this place sucks up there. Is this place just monkeys? Hive mind. Hi. Oh, look how happy he looks. I feel like this is... I want to reciprocate, but I don't know how. Ooh, they're blinking at me. They noticing me? Is that the nickel? Yeah. I want to reciprocate in some way because I feel like I want to like befriend these people more. All that happened is they stole stuff from me for a while and then they stopped stealing stuff from me. Prawn suit grappling arm. Dude, how deep does this go? I might be going the right way. I just had the thought, like, this is too deep. Her waypoint is near the surface, isn't it? But it says last known location. It doesn't say that's where she is. In fact, I think the terminology used was along the lines of, like, I kept track of her as long as I could until she left range or something. Which means she probably went further in whatever direction it's pointing in. It's in that direction, though. So I'll check first to see if there's anything there, if I can get close. I'm losing my cover here. But then I'll go check out these caves. I gotta be careful, though. We're already halfway to my maximum depth with this vehicle. But once again, these guys are a great source of tech. Is this scannable? No? I might have already scanned that one. It's easy to retrace your steps in these games because, you know, it all looks similar-ish. Ultra capacity tank. They're starting to do all this nice stuff for me, and I reciprocated by stealing one of their babies. Argenite. Okay, I thought I saw something, a new mineral there. This giant lily pad, I guess, is covering me a bit. Sea truck horsepower upgrade. Oh. An upgrade that lets you like properly book it. Hi. So friendly. Even if it's just titanium, I'm like, yay. My favorite thing about this is how you're not stealing from me. Maybe they thought that the later you get into the game, the meaner it would be to steal from you. Like the developers thought that. Like, hey, you're in the middle of this death-defying situation, we took your most important belongings from you. That'd really make you hate them. They probably didn't want to encourage you to, like, learn to hate them enough to, like, start killing them yourself or something. Sea truck afterburner. Whoa. Did I see something else ping me? No? Okay, we gotta be brave. I gotta go higher. Okay, let's get out. I can't see very well. Last known location. Fuck that. God. I hate them. Okay, her last known location is floating up there in the void. Good to know. So there's nothing up there. Okay, so we just explore. This is what we do. And I'm pretty good until I run out of batteries. In which case I need to figure out how to get back at that point. And every time I drop lower, that's a little scarier. But it seems pretty chill down here. There's something kind of funny about how they seem to sort what they find by type. Like ultra capacity is its own entire category here.
There's a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Yes. That one floating rock. Are you saying that's where she is? Or are you just acknowledging something? You're just like, that's neat. And I'm like, cool, yeah. There goes my water supply. Exosuit thermal reactor module. Oh, prawn suit thermal reactor. Oh, it's to recharge the prawn suit via like geysers and stuff. That's neat. I thought the when it said exosuit, I actually thought they meant my diving suit. Like, because they were saying before I should get layers for the cold. I'm still waiting for that to come up, actually. We've been playing for a while, and I have not been given a reason to explore the surface. Really. Besides that one camp. And with that, I haven't been given any kind of, like, equipment related to the surface. It doesn't really seem like much of a mechanic yet. I'm starting to feel kind of uncertain about what to do now. I saw the spot that was the last known location of the pilot. It's just a floating point in space. Let's see, whose advice was that?
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
Like, that exists. Is there a reason for me to think that that's important? Or maybe. Maybe they're trying to point me towards where to go next. Maybe that's where she is. Stocking up on gel sacks. Aren't there a few different masses of rock? That one's kind of a special kind of glowy, but there are like other ones. Like that one looks really big. Ooh, other fish. There's 3 of them up there. I think that's all. Nope, there's 4. Fuck. Ah! What did I just see? Oh, it's you. Oh, you scared me, boy. You scared me so much. There's at least 4 tentacle-y things. And at least 2 Garganto boys. El Gigante. Boyo. The 3rd. Usually there's some kind of sign. Like debris. Flashing lights. Some kind of evidence of where she's... Ooh. A light. Okay. I'm on the right track then, probably. Still picking up rubies like they're rare. Well, I mean, I can't farm them at my base, at least. Oh, I have this already. But I'm likely on the right track here. There's a light. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. I might have gone right past these earlier too and not necessarily recognized them at first. But these are lights. Let's follow them deeper.
Didn't I tell you to stay away?
Yes.
What? I don't even know who you are.
Marguerite Maida's the name. You're on my turf.
Great. Can I come in and warm up?
What part of go away do you not understand, Alterra?
I'm not with Alterra.
Let's be friends. Please? You don't have any guard dogs or like spooky monsters outside your house, do you? What are you gonna do? Shoot me? She shoots me. Oh, we are dangerously close to my crushing depth. If I went down there, I'd be in trouble. But what is that stuff? I feel safe enough right now. This is such a weird closed off area and she lives here. So let's take a look. No? No? They're just kind of pleasantly glowy, but not necessarily going to do anything. Look at that map. That's a trip. I'm so happy that you don't live surrounded by the actual monsters like that one dickhead crab squid place did. Can I park here? No. Whoa, look at hers. I can scan it. A customized prawn suit. Is it rude to go around your base and like nab all of your tech? I will anyway. Okay, come on. There we go. I can't wait to make friends. That's the reason I go to space, is to make friends with people. Been here a while, huh? Is this what my base looks like if I actually live in it for a while, as opposed to the not so much time so far? There's the reinforcement of hull. Whoa! I was joking about the guard dog.
I told you to stay off my land.
You trained that thing?
Next time I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Alterra.
I'm not with Alterra. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. I think you might have crossed paths.
Bull crap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses and then get off my sea base.
Oh, look at him.
Not Alterra, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of barging into my sea base? Maybe once Alterra's off my back, I'll remember something about your sister. There's some junk on that table that might help. I couldn't get it to work.
I could probably do that. Look at him. Oh, he's cute. I don't think he wants me going that way. Alright. Test override module. Also, wait, is that a snow stalker? Is he from this planet? Huh. My first reaction was like, it almost looked like some of those Mass Effect 1 creatures. What are they called? The Varen or something? That were on, Barros, I think?
That far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. I'd die from exhaustion long before I made it to shore. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I felt a suction, and suddenly, there were vast jaws rising out of the water towards me. It had taken hours for the Reaper's corpse to float to the surface. Using the knife, I clambered up her flank and got a perch on top. I figured she'd float for a few days at least, enough for me to catch my breath. but would she sink before or after I died of thirst? I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. At least I wasn't gonna die of exhaustion. Now, those Reapers, they're practically all muscle, but there's some fat in there. I was able to keep warm and drink the water. And I didn't have much, but I had that repair tool, so I had a spark. It took a week to light that first fire. And I know more about the burning properties of Reaper fat than I ever cared to. I had to ration fires, but as they burned, I could smoke meat that I carved out of the beast's rib cage.
Fucking metal. I guess that was the second document. First one somewhere around here. That's a Reaper Leviathan skull. So we got a bona fide badass here. I think I've heard about players that kill the Leviathans in Subnautica, so it almost feels like this is a character inspired by those players, with the ones that do the thing that you're like, what the fuck? That's not even a thing you should be able to do, right? So she killed a Reaper Leviathan. She must have crashed here in that ship, I guess. Ooh. Oh, this is a really nice room. The large room, glass dome. Sorry about the flashing light. Jesus Christ, I don't like that. This is a really nice room. It's a big open square. Think about how like I could put all my minerals and shit like along one wall continuously and without having to split them up weirdly. There's so much space in here. This is a nice room in general. I like it. But what a fucking narrative. Like, not only did she kill a Reaper seemingly with a knife or something. I don't know. We'll find out from when I find the other part of her story, I guess. I'll check. Did I walk past it on the way in? Maybe. But then I guess she didn't have a way out, and she didn't know where land was, and she didn't have equipment. So she just rode on the Reaper's corpse. She was just like treading water in the middle of the ocean, which is like a horrible fear of mine. Just sitting there at the surface, not knowing what's under you the whole time. And in this universe, Reapers exist, so it's way worse. And then she sees the jaws of a Reaper coming up to her like it's going to eat her, but then it's actually the one that she killed earlier. So the one that she killed earlier comes up, and then she rides on its corpse. And then I guess things were a little more chill by comparison. Just had to utilize her survivor skills to carve up chunks of it and then light it on. Ooh, sea truck perimeter defense. Hello! Snow fox. Ooh. A vehicle. Look at you. It's like a speeder from Star Wars a little bit. A hovercraft thing. The Snow Fox is a one-person hover bike designed for fast traversal over a wide variety of terrain. While providing little protection for the pilot, the Snow Fox can easily outmaneuver most threats, especially when upgraded with a jump module. Just don't try to take it over water. Uh-oh. So I need to craft it on land, then. High-speed hover bike, onboard headlight will make you look cool. The Snow Fox. Other ground vehicles are rabbits in its headlights. Rabbits in its headlights. So do I... Didn't the map make it look like there's multiple pieces of land out here? Where's my map? Yeah, there's like different regions I need to go to. At least those two that seem separate. And like somewhere around here was where I crashed. And that looked really isolated. Do I have to make a separate Snow Fox on each of those areas to get around? Or can I put the Snow Fox... There must be a way to transport it. Like maybe I can put it in my inventory. Maybe it extends outward. Because it looks pretty portable, like they might fold up. So maybe it's portable and you can carry it around and plop it down on the ground. Because like that fucking gravity thing fits in my inventory somehow. Because I don't think I can make a vehicle bay on land, and it can't go in the water apparently. I thought for a moment, like, can I like run around on the surface with it? We chill? Okay, they don't want me to approach. I gotcha. weird data thing you'd think I could scan? You don't want to scan the Reaper skull? Yeah, I don't know where part one of her story is. Maybe I missed it somewhere else entirely. Maybe we're just supposed to infer based on what I read, what happened, which I mean, I think I did more or less, so there's that. These are cool lights. Got a cool view overall. How'd you get him down here? Also, how much does he poop? I guess that's why it looks gross in here. He probably poops all the time. Is it a good temperature for him in here? Maybe. How did you get him down here, though? We're almost 400 meters deep in the water. And all you have is a prawn suit. That raises all kind of questions. Alright, new recipes. Hydrochloric acid, benzene, polyethylene. Yeah, these are materials. Let's not look at them yet. They'll come up based on what I need to build otherwise. Test override module. So that's for taking out the station upstairs. That's our next main story mission and goal, I would say. I only have one snow fox scan. Prawn suit grappling arm, thermal reactor, sea truck defense pro. Yeah. Defend myself. Afterburner upgrade horsepower. I want all those. Ultra high capacity tank. So much air. It's just lithium? That's not even hard. I'm gonna get rid of the scanner upgrade just because there's some priorities here. I definitely want to build a base with that. I wonder how big it looks like when I'm there. That's... Alright, the space on the right's getting pretty crowded now. I guess thermal reactor's a little low priority for me. Definitely the defenses, though. And the grappling suit arm. But I need the fabricator module, I need the snow... There's so many things I've only gotten some progress on. It's kind of driving me crazy. Usually, if you find some of something, you can find the rest of it. These look like the chunks of a snow fox. But I guess I can't scan them too. But no, she said that what the stuff on the table would help. I guess she only meant the override thing. What is it made of? A parallel processing unit? That's a problem. I don't know how to make one of those. Did I pick one of them up just now from her in her area? Oh, the perimeter defense upgrade's already in my inventory, right. I guess I don't need to make that one. Got my magnetite for the map upgrades. I mean, I guess that's it. And I guess it's relatively safe and easy to get here again, so that's good to know. If I ever need to return to her. Which I guess I need to, because she knows about my sister. She's hinting she knows about my sister, but wants something from me first. I can't go deeper inside until I get past him, and he's guarding. And I also am gonna die soon, so let's get home. Successful infiltration. I was only extremely a coward, as opposed to totally a coward. So, you know, making progress. I was so happy when I found that there was a way to get through without dealing with them. Okay, not worth it. Use my hands. I said use my hands. I cannot. There we go. I guess I'll leave last known location. Okay, no, I should put a beacon here. She probably doesn't love me doing this, but it'll help me navigate the caves and so on. Gotta know how to spell her name. Marguerit. I might have put an extra T in. Yep, and an E. There we go. You can tell I've never really encountered people named Marguerite or Margaret, as it turns out. Not common names for me. And we can go ahead and downgrade the threat level here on both of these. I've been to them. So you're next, you motherfucker. I was tempted to disable last known location, but I could use a way to get back out of this cave. Maybe after I've left, I'll disable it and enable it as needed. Just to declutter a bit. I definitely need to make return trips here. They're taunting me with how much research there might be here. There's some stuff that might be best for off-camera, as it turns out. So, like, just like how I might want to...
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Uh-oh. Immediately is not a good word. Just like how I might want to... God, I hope I can get out of here without getting in trouble. Is that a mining spot? Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the game. Just like how I might want to return to the mine in the future to be completionist about getting all the resources there for my own gain. I also might want to come back here off camera between episodes just to like comb the caves a little bit more for any recipe scans. Okay, it's just the asshole. Okay. Because while I'd love to bring you guys along for the journey, it's just not very interesting to be carefully checking the same scraps over and over again to see if this one's new or not. Is this a different one? Is that a different one? Oh, fuck. I need water. But I also want to see if there's anything here. Yep. Tech control room. Jukebox disc. Water.
Vital signs.
We're good. Okay, see, it worked out. I was like quadruple right to be investigating that. What a good find. Never liked the sound that guy makes. He is really he really is all bark, all no bite sort of situation though, isn't he? Ah, the fabricator. Ah, shit. That's a three-parter. Damn it. Sea Truck Aquarium? Okay. There's still variants of aquariums I'd like to have for my base, but I'll take a Sea Truck Aquarium, I guess. Weird flex, but okay. Alright, so pro tip, I may want to bring more water next time. Food's not the biggest deal ever, but wow, water drains relatively quickly. Oh, a battery. I don't know how I didn't already do that box. I thought I did. There's still no hint of a spiral plant. Or if there's any evidence of a spiral plant, I have, not noticed it yet. Could have missed it while being afraid of everything. This area is full of the ones that I generally would like to have more of. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to come at me. It's a bad idea. End well for you, it doth not. You coming at me? Don't do that. Don't do that. I've realized I've got to be careful, and even if I am doing some kind of farming or off-screen maintenance or whatever, I should still be recording all the time, even if I'm not planning on keeping the footage or commenting at all. Because at any point, I could get interrupted by a surprise message from our friend. Alan just pops up whenever he feels like it. It might even come up now because I'm a little lower on things to do. Should I make a second sea dock? Not sea dock. A second moon bay? What's it called? Moon something, I think. It is annoying to swap out your vehicle. Although having two is pretty absurd too. We're safe. And I'm back to having building projects. So I don't have to be brave for at least probably like in a whole extra hour now. Yay! Before I sign off, let's just do this one. Oh, I don't have enough lithium. Except I do. It's just over here. In the back of my prawn suit. What? Oh, right, that's the prawn suit's inventory. Got it backwards. I just dropped that on the ground. What happened to that? Oh, there it is. Never mind. This is a long episode. Yep, 4 titanium for metal salvage, so it is 1-to-1 on your inventory spaces at least. Got that going for us. So just gotta take off my tank. Oh, right. Space issues. And now it's high capacity, and the base is flickery. Ooh. 180 seconds of oxygen. What was it before? 130? Is it another 50 seconds? That's 3 minutes. That's some good shit. That's some good shit right there. That's some good shit. Alright. I'm becoming a water elemental. Just don't spook me.